So welcome everyone to the Tao Wellness practice. And as we said, this practice is really to help us to do our part. We receive blessings from Master Shah, from the divine, the source. We have all of these divine and Tao services. And they always say, Ten Ren Guban, meaning heaven gives us 50%, but we need to do 50% of the practice. So when you come and practice with a group that's this large, we multiply that. And so when you're practicing on your own, that's 1 hour of practice, powerful. But when you're practicing with 12 of us, you multiply that by 12. Can you imagine 12 hours of practice? And so it's so wonderful. That's the wisdom Master Shah is teaching us at this time about gathering together and doing practices together so that we can amplify, our practices and we can accelerate our healing journey. So today we'll begin with the 4-part technique. Sit nice and tall, backs away from the chair, feet flat on the floor. Okay, heels touching, toes pointing outward. And we will do our gratitude and forgiveness. As we said, this is most important to do before we do any of our practices. So you can place your hand, both hands on your lower abdomen, or one hand right here by your heart chakra. Make sure there's a space. And the other hand, when you're doing the prayerful position, you just place your hand here and the other hand is facing toward heaven. Make sure your fingers are connecting to heaven. Have your hand a little cup to hold on to that energy there. And then we say, dear divine, dear the Tao, dear the source, and dear all of our spiritual fathers and mothers in heaven and on Mother Earth. And now you call in the holy being of your choice. And they will come to support you and guide you. So many of you will be calling in Jesus, Mother Mary, Kuan Yin, Shichamonefo, Amitofo, whoever you resonate with and you pray to every day, they will come. And we say, thank you for your presence. So now we have here, the room is filled with all of these holy beings of your choice. We're so very blessed. And we say, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your love, for your support, for your guidance, not only today, but in all of our lifetimes. We are so grateful that we are able to come together to do our practices together and to continue on this spiritual journey. We thank you for all of the wonderful blessings that have been given to us. Then we say, please forgive us for not serving you. We ask all the souls that we have hurt, harmed, or taken advantage of throughout all lifetimes. We ask them to please forgive us, not only us, but our ancestors. For we know that many of the things that we are going through in this lifetime, we may have hurt others in the same way, or our ancestors may have hurt others in the same way. And so we ask at this time for forgiveness. We love you for the many teachings that you're teaching us at this time. And we know that if at this moment we're not you are not able to forgive us, we understand. We will continue to ask for forgiveness. We will continue to serve. We also call the souls that have hurt or harmed my ancestors and me in all lifetimes. We love you. And though you have hurt us, we unconditionally forgive you. We hold no hatred nor anger or revenge towards you. We only wish for your good health, for happiness, wonderful relationships, success, and much more. And when we can wish this for those who have hurt us, and we are very sincere in our prayer, we can be forgiven. And really and truly, forgiveness is to really help us to heal, to feel the inner peace and inner joy within us. We are so blessed to know this wisdom so that we can all continue on the spiritual journey. We thank you from our hearts and souls. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And at this time, let us sing in Hawaiian, Love, Peace, and Harmony. Since we are here in Hawaii, you know, the souls here are very happy when we sing Love, Peace, and Harmony in Hawaiian. So let us sing one verse of it. E aloha mai ia'u. E aloha kakou apau. E pili mai pu'uwai kakou. Aloha maluhia lokahi. Aloha maluhia lokahi. How? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. So we're very, very grateful to be here today with so many of you joining us. And as I said, your presence, because every one of you have, this energy field within you too. And you make it exponentially so much more powerful as we do the practice together. So thank you for joining. So today, what we're going to start with is, we've talked about all of the blessings that we received, our divine endowed treasures from the time we even started with Master Sha. There's so many that we have received that, there are some who have written every single blessing they received. And there are some, and I'm guilty of it, that have not written everything down. But Master Sha makes it so simple for us. He says, let us join all of our treasures together as one, and then chant the mantra. And we're taking care of everything that we have received. However, sometimes, we really want to specify the area like your heart or your brain or your lungs. You can't bring that in. Like if we're going to say, divine endowed treasures, heal my heart. You can say that. Okay? So you can do if you really want to specify. But if some of you want to just, don't remember what you got, but you want to make sure that you're doing the practices, because some of us are saying, I got the blessing, but why is it that I am not healing so quickly? And that is because heaven gave us the 50% of the blessing, and we forgot to do our part. So today we're going to do our part. We're going to do the practices. Okay, so you can place your hand wherever you feel you want a healing for, or you can place both hands on your lower abdomen. Okay, you can just leave it there. Or some of you can put your hand by your fourth chakra, your heart area, or your message center. Or some of you can do the soul light air hand service position, whichever is comfortable for you. And we are going to say, dear, all of the divine and Tao treasures that we have received throughout this lifetime, and maybe in the past lifetime you've received something, but we're going to talk about everything that Master Sha and his teachers have given us, all of us, to heal and to rejuvenate. And if some of you have been offering blessings to loved ones and they don't even know, call their soul in so they too can have that 50%. Okay? So let us begin by visualizing the light in our whole being with all of the treasures that we have received, whatever we wanted to heal. And we will join all of them as one. So we say, dear, all of my divine endowed treasures, please join as one as you heal, transform, rejuvenate, and prolong my life. We are so very grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're going to chant divine and Tao treasures, because it's all joined as one, heal and rejuvenate. Okay, so we're going to chant that at this time. And if there's another mantra that comes to me, sometimes I get a flow and I get to change the mantra, just follow along. Okay? So let us begin. Divine and Tao treasures, heal and rejuvenate me. 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 And let me pause at this time. Every one of you, turn on your golden light bulbs. Turn on your Tao hands if you have. Turn on your authorities. And as we turn them on, the light becomes even more brilliant. And now we're going to say, I just got the message, Tao Da Da I treasures. Tao Da is the virtue from the source. And Da I is love. And all of the treasures that we join together are going to start to activate. This is our practice. So, when people say you got to do 50%, you're doing your 50% at this time. Thou the thy treasures, 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 thou the thy treasure, thou the thy treasures. Silently, and you can say thou the thy. If you had a heart treasure, brain treasure, you can do it on your own. Silently. And if you did for your heart, place your hand by your heart. Thou the thy heart treasures. For your brain, thou the thy brain treasures. For your liver, thy liver treasures. So whatever treasure. Thou the thy treasures heal and rejuvenate me. Thou the thy treasures heal and rejuvenate me. Thou the thy treasures, thou the thy treasures, thou the thy treasures, thou the thy treasures. How, which means everything is perfect. How, we say it 3 times. How. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. We're so very blessed to really know this wisdom that Master Sha taught us. And all day you can be saying, please, all of my treasures, join as one and activate your golden light bulbs, your Tao hands, whatever authorities that you have, and chant this. And we talk about 50-50, but you can do 100%. You can do it all day long. This really will accelerate your healing. Okay, so that is wisdom that you take with you today. So today, what we're going to do is we are going to share the screen for our water element. This is the kidney area and the urinary bladder. And for the emotional, let's see. the emotional body of fear. So we go to the water element, and remember the first step, we breathe in the light all the way down to the first soul house, and then we go to our kidney area, okay? And they're purifying it. And when we do this practice with Master Sha, it becomes even more powerful. Just his voice alone can transform our negative blockages into positive Shen Qi Jing, okay?
Tree. Tree.
See the light purifying it.
Tree. 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 Tree.
We'll go to step 2, which is they're going to bring that golden light ball to the kidney area, and it's going to be just like purifying it, washing away. Visualize that. And when you know what you visualize can manifest. So bring in that light to your first soul house, shoot it to your kidney area. But it's not only your kidneys that are being healed, it's all of the tissues, the other organs, the emotional bodies that are being helped as well. So this is a very powerful practice.
Tree. Tree. Tree.
Breathe.
Tree. 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 Tree.
We'll do this one more time.
Tree. 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 Tree.
You know, during Mother Earth's transition, many of our emotions are going to start to surface. And for the water element, fear, is the one. And can you imagine people around the world, like even in Afghanistan, the fear that surfaces, right? And all around the world. So when you do a practice, this water element practice, it helps to remove some of the emotions that are happening within us. So this is a very, very powerful practice. So all of the practices of the 5 elements that we do help us to remove our emotional, body, uh, unbalanced emotions. So and bring it into positive, make it to a positive emotion. So now this one is step 3, where we actually the light ball goes into the spinal cord and then go down again to the soul houses, passes through the Kungu. So really we are fulfilling also our oil lamp when we do this practice, prolonging our life as well. Very, very powerful. Okay, so let us practice. There's the Kungu right here.
吹呀，吹呀，吹呀哟，吹呀，吹呀哟，吹呀，吹呀，吹呀哟。吹呀，吹呀，吹呀，吹呀哟！吹呀，吹呀，吹呀哟！吹呀，吹呀哟！吹呀，吹呀，吹呀哟！吹呀，吹呀，吹呀，吹呀哟！
Breathe.
吹呀，吹呀，吹呀哟！吹呀，吹呀哟！吹呀，吹呀，吹呀哟！吹呀，吹呀，吹呀，吹呀哟！吹呀，吹呀，吹呀哟！吹呀，吹呀哟！吹呀，吹呀，吹呀哟！吹呀，吹呀，吹呀，吹呀哟！
We'll do it one more time. Very, very powerful. Moving into the first soul house.
吹呀，吹呀，吹呀哟！吹呀，吹呀哟！吹呀，吹呀，吹呀哟！吹呀，吹呀，吹呀，吹呀哟！吹呀，吹呀，吹呀哟！吹呀，吹呀哟！吹呀，吹呀，吹呀哟！吹呀，吹呀，吹呀，吹呀哟！吹呀，吹呀，吹呀哟！吹呀，吹呀哟！吹呀，吹呀，吹呀哟！吹呀， 吹呀吹呀吹呀哟，吹呀吹呀吹呀哟，吹呀吹呀哟。吹呀，吹呀，吹呀哟，吹呀，吹呀，吹呀，吹呀哟。
Okay, that was very, very powerful. And remember, even if it says the water element and the main organ here is the authority organ would be kidney, we're not only working on our kidney, also our urinary bladder, we're working on our ear even. So if some of you are having some ear problem and we're doing this, you can, focus on that area as well. And as you know, fear, we are removing that unbalanced emotion. So these practices are very, very powerful. So let us do now the healing circle, which is the chi channel circle. In fact, I received an email just this past weekend saying that they could not be on the call, but I sent them the recording. And she didn't have the book, the Tao Calligraphy Healing book, where we can do the practices like this. So she said, "Oh, I'm going to just play the Chi Channel mantra, with the healing mantra." And this is exactly what our teacher mentioned. He did say that, you can, if you have the book, put it on your computer and put it on replay and let it play throughout the night. He is helping us. He's doing the healing for us while we're sleeping. That's a gift from Master Sha, and he says, even if he says many of us are still not doing it, but try it, because he said that there are many people that left it on during the evening. And he said sometimes you cannot bring your computer to your room. So you turn it on in wherever your computer is, and you connect. When you go to sleep in your room, you say you connect with the Chi Channel mantra, connect with the uh, computer, and do your Sopar and say that I'm connecting. Please do my, Chi Channel mantra, healing me from head to toe, skin to bone. So this is very powerful. And as I said, today we have so many of us here. We're doing this healing mantra together. Can you imagine the amount of hours we are practicing? Even if it's like 5 minutes, we can multiply that 5 minutes by the amount of people that are here. And that's how powerful it becomes. So I thank everyone who joins us, because you are serving in this way. So let us do the Chi Channel, a healing mantra. At this time, healing us from head to toe, skin to bone.
Hey hum hum ah shi wong yu.
And you can do the hand motion.
Hey hum hum ah shi wong yu. 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 Hey hum hum ah shi wong yu.
Or you could also place one hand on your
Hey hum
abdomen.
hum ah shi wong yu.
This is another mudra, a hand position.
Hey hum hum ah shi wong yu.
One more time. I hope we have time for, let's see what time. Yes, okay. This is important.
喜哼哼啊西翁哟，喜哼哼啊西翁哟，喜哼哼啊西翁哟，喜哼哼啊西翁哟，喜哼哼啊西翁哟。喜哼哼啊西翁哟，喜哼哼啊西翁哟，喜哼哼啊西翁哟。
Wonderful. And at this time, we will do the rejuvenation. Okay. Now, the rejuvenation is the Jing channel mantra. And what happens is we breathe in, and then it will go from the lower part. There's two invisible holes going up, your spinal cord, yo, and then it comes down. Wang Yi Xia Hong Hang. Okay. And as it comes down, it fulfills also your oil lamp. So, the energy and the matter is going up and then coming down. And that is why they call it the rejuvenation mantra, because we are actually fulfilling our oil lamp, prolonging our life as well. So when you do the healing, we heal and then we rejuvenate and prolong our life. So let us do the Jing channel. We still have some time. Okay, go up.
有翁一西呀红恒黑，有翁一西呀红恒黑，有翁一西呀红恒黑，有翁一西呀红恒黑。有翁一西呀红恒黑，有翁一西呀红恒黑，有翁一西呀红恒黑。有翁一西呀红恒黑。
好. So at this time, before we end, it's a wonderful thing to, when we're doing all of this practice, we want to ground ourselves. So what we do is we breathe in the light, then see your feet, the cord going all the way down into the core of Mother Earth, grounding yourself. Okay. And then you can, well, for some, they can place their finger in their navel. Okay. And the other hand like this. And you can just breathe in and say, ha, ha, ha. Bring that energy all the way down to your lower dantian, grounding yourself. And you can just say, please ground myself. Because when we do these spiritual practices, many times we're up here, okay? But we want to come down, breathe in, just see that cord going all the way down into the core of Mother Earth, grounding yourself. Then you can say how, How? Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it was such a powerful practice with so many of you on the call today. I am truly grateful. And you know, if you find that these practices are helping you, please, you may send the link to anyone, any of your friends that may benefit from these. Because right now, you know that Mother Earth and humanity needs to do these practices. I mean, I am not just saying it. I am, because I know that this will help them. And Master Shah keeps telling us we need to share all of the wisdom that we know that are serving us. We need to share that with other people around the world because right now they need our help. We need to serve. That's one of the important things that we need to remember. The purpose of our life is to serve. So I'm so grateful that when all of you are joining here together, you are serving in the soul form. But there are also many different ways to serve. You can serve in the physical form. Some of you do other types of service around your community and for your centers as well. And so this is one of the key into really uplifting your soul. And as Master Shah says, to take care of our physical body, you know, is to really help our spiritual body as well. That's the purpose. You know, we have to really take care of our spiritual body, and then when we're serving, our physical body is being served as well. And so I thank every one of you. Let me see if I can read all the names. I see Susan, Rhonda, Naomi, Joanne, Joan, Glenna, Kenshi, Gary, and I'm quite sure Lynn may be on, Irma, Claire, Brian, Betty, and a phone number. I thank you so much for joining today because your presence really helped. And so until next time, aloha and mahalo. Thank you. Love you all.
Thank you, Master Annette.
Oh,
Thank you,
thank
Mr.
you.
Annette.
you. Thank you for joining.
Thank you. Bye.